Hi everyone, Jericho speaking. A friend asked me to show her the ropes regarding maps, encounter building, and campaign management in D&D Beyond. So let's get into it. First of all, what you need to do is head over to the D&D Beyond main page. From here, you navigate through the collections tab to my campaigns. In my campaigns, there are all of the campaigns that you maybe have opened and all of the campaigns that other dungeon masters have opened and your characters are part of. To create a new campaign, just head over to create a new campaign, enter the campaign name, maybe some description, and create a campaign. Next, what you need to do is you will be brought into a window like this one. Only thing different is that there will be no characters down below. In order to invite your players into the campaign, just send them this link via any means, and they will be prompted to create a new character or choose an existing character to join the campaign. After they have joined the campaign, you will be seeing these thumbnails, and here you can view their character sheets. If they have set their character sheets to public, then you will be also able to edit their characters. Personally, I like my players to have it on public because that way I can help them edit something if necessary before the campaign starts. You can deactivate the character. That will not remove it from the campaign, we'll just move it down at the bottom, meaning it will not be shown during encounter creation, I believe maps as well. Or you can remove them completely when they start going on your nerves. If you are paying for the master tier subscription, you will be able to share the content with your players. Let me show you how it works. So just click enable content sharing and the content is shared. You can go to content management, and here you can choose which sources are you sharing. Currently I'm sharing all of the adventures and source book with my players. Also, other players who are also paying the master tier subscription can choose to share their content with all of the players and dungeon master included in the given campaign. Back to the campaign. If you would like to change anything regarding the campaign, you can click edit campaign. Here you can change the name, put in some description, private notes in public notes. Of course, only the description and public notes will be visible to your players, and the private notes will be to your eyes only. If you want to create an encounter from your campaign, just click on the create encounter, which will bring you to the main page of encounter creation. Here you can name your encounter. I like to do it at the end of the encounter creation because at the end I have a better understanding of what my encounter is all about. One thing that I like to use is manage characters. Here you can choose the existing campaigns in which you would like to create an encounter. You can also choose predetermined combination of 4 players with levels 1, 5, 11, 17, 20, etc. Why 4 players? Well, because challenge rating calculates based on 4 players the difficulty of the encounter. So, for example, the 4-player level 1 characters are able to easily defeat one enemy of challenge rating 1. Likewise, 4 level 20 characters can easily defeat one enemy with CR 20 and everything in between. I usually stay on the campaign that I am currently making an encounter for, and when I'm in, I see all of my players that are joined into the campaign. Also, not all of my players will be playing the session that I'm creating an encounter for, so I will hide those characters by clicking on the 3 dots and pushing hide. I will leave just the players that will be joining this session. After I have hidden all of the characters I don't want to be included, I can exit with an X and it will save my settings. You can see now here that the number of characters is 4, the same number that I've chosen, and also that their average level is 5, meaning every one of those players is a level 5. On the left hand side of the encounter creation screen, you can see the filters. You can choose for your filters to be remembered, and then whenever you exit D&D Beyond, your filters will be saved. There are several filters here, and also there are some more in advanced filters. I like to use mostly monster types and environments. Also, I combine it with a challenge rating. Other filters I don't use that much, but they can come in handy from time to time. What I like to do is to use source. I choose only the sources that I have paid or somebody has have shared them with me, because for the other sources I will not be able to see the stat blocks and other descriptions. So for example, for Spelljammer Adventures in the Space, I don't have this source, so when I click on the enemy, I don't see the stat block. I can still build an encounter and run combat with this monster, but I'm unable to do basically anything else. And if I have some source available, for example Critical Role, I can click on this monster and I can see its stat block. Also, I can push on other details where I can see the full picture, and also from time to time there is additional text below the stat block that explains for example, where these monsters can be found, how they interact, their likes and dislikes, etc. So, for my players, I want to create an encounter. Let's say, yeah, we saw the Aboleth, I believe. Let's say I want to choose Aboleth. I just push add and I check the encounter summary. It says that it's a deadly encounter, which makes sense because Aboleth is challenge rating 10. It means that my party of 4 should be level 10 to be able to easily dispatch the Aboleth. but this way they'll have a pretty hard time. I'm not saying that it's impossible to beat it, but it might TPK them. So yeah, I will leave it. No, joking. I will remove Abulet. I might take the Abulet baby, the one that we saw from the critical role. If I choose the Abulet spawn, I can see that the difficulty is easy. That's because its challenge rating is 5 and the average party level is 5, so it's too easy for them. I will do another one. If I push once again add, it will be 2 Abulets like this. Each of those will have its own initiative tracker, and if I push plus here, then I will have 2 Abulets in the same space sharing the initiative tracker. I can also put another creature and I can combine them into a group. This way all of them will have the same initiative tracker. I can also name the group, but I will not be I don't want to kill my party, so I will remove the adult Abulet and just leave the 2 Abulet spawns. Next, I can enter the name. Now I know that my party is fighting 2 baby Abulet. And I can save the encounter. From here, I can choose to run encounter immediately, or I can exit to D&D Beyond, and later on through my campaign and I can go to create encounter, my encounters, and here I can filter the Jericho campaign and see my 2 baby Abulets encounter, which I can choose to run, edit, duplicate, or delete. Easily I can do it from the main screen by going to the collections tab, my encounters. Also, there it is. I can choose that encounter and let it rip. Here my characters have to roll initiative. When their characters are public in the D&D Beyond, I will be able to get their rolls automatically here. If something gets stuck, I can just write it down. Of course, all of my players will have one. And Abulet will have 20, both of them. Also, you can use auto roll initiative. So if I delete these, auto roll, you see, and also for the monsters, same. I usually use auto roll initiative for my monsters. Why I choose to have both Abulets in the same initiative tracker? Because, well, I kind of homebrewed my fights, so for me it makes sense for all the same monsters to be at the same initiative tracker. Next, push start, and it is here, the fight. So you can see that my players have rolled better initiatives and it's their turn. You can here follow their health points, see their armor class, their passive perception, and their speed, everything that is important for you in the fight immediately. And for any other information, you can just ask your players or check it yourself on their character sheets. Also, when you push next, it goes through the initiative tracker. You can see that here it's turn 4, so it means my 4th player, and on the next it will be my monster. Here I can push on the monster and see its stat block on the right hand side, which is really handy to have it here. And also here I can deal damage and heal the creatures. I can give them temporary hit points, and I can override their health points. Make sure to override it always higher. No, I'm just joking. For example, I imagine that one of my monsters was earlier attacked by somebody else, and then maybe it's not on his full health, but it's on lower, so now it has 43 health. And whenever your characters hit the monster, just give them the damage, and yeah, you see they already dispatched one of the abolets. It's now on 0, and that's pretty much it. When you go to the next, and on top of the round, you can see that it's round 2. It's easy to track the rounds, the turns, the characters, the monsters, everything is here. When you finish the fight, you can edit, duplicate, delete. I usually delete it after finishing. There is also a game log, which is tracking all of the rolls made by your characters. They also have to have the public setting, or just setting that allows everyone in the campaign to see their rolls. I don't usually use this game log here because we are using D&D Beyond Maps. So let's get into the maps. By selecting maps, you select the game. I can only choose my own campaign, and push go. The maps are currently still in alpha, but they work pretty well. Maybe once or twice we had some problems, but they didn't persist, so it's cool. I have to change this map because my players will see it. I can use map browser. There are some maps from the D&D Beyond content that are already uploaded by the D&D Beyond. That's pretty cool. You can upload your own maps by pushing upload map, titling your map, dragging the image here. So let's see some maps. Let's say, for example, the town map, and push next. Here you can change the size of your character tokens to match the squares. I would say this is it. So when I save, my map is in my uploaded maps, and if I push plus, map is added to my map list, which is here on the left side. When I push on the map, there is my map. Here in the token browser, I can pull out the characters, and you see their size is as big as the squares, like I chosen. Also on the monsters, abolet, they are farting abolets. So yeah, you can choose to move them. you can point something with a pointer or ping something. I don't know what the ping is now. Oh yeah, double click. It's pretty intense. There's a ruler, so you can see how far it is, but I usually just count. Every tile is 5 feet. There are overlays, so for example, for my thunder wave, I have a square. Okay, sorry for that. Why can't I add the overlay? Okay, so circle is here for my fireball. Square is here for my thunder wave. Cone is here for my burning hands. And a line for my dragon breath. Also, you can draw something on the map. You can delete it. Or delete it entirely. And the most important part, there is a fog of war. You cover all. And now, when your players get inside the map, they don't see anything except the stuff that you erase. So you can choose the shape. I usually use square and the size. And now I will allow my players to see this, maybe this. Okay. 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 I think this is it. Maybe like this also. And here a bit. And if they decide to move their characters, for example here, then I will be erasing that part as well. And that will also allow them to see this. With brush, you can again hide some parts that you would like to hide from your players. It's not often that I use those, but for example, if you want your player not see the area behind the corner, if he goes to the street here, you can always hide this from them again. But most likely some other character tokens will be there, so there is usually no need for doing this. When I start the session, from your players' character sheets, they need to navigate to launch game. When they launch game, they will see a map just like this, but the fog of war part will be invisible to them. Basically, that is it for using the encounter creation and D&D Beyond Maps. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and hit me up if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see ya.